Yes, Jah people, this is Michael Shamai representing. I will say, Hail the Lion voice, saying it is time for the lions and the lionesses to tell their own story. King David killed Goliath with a stone, we original dread.
The fittest of the fittest shall survive. My people, open your eyes. Wake up. Blessed love, this is Queen Omega representing for all lions and lionesses. With the lion's voice, we come to tell our story. Ras Tafari, live it. Hey, the lion's voice. Ras Tafari.
When you have a congregation of people, of 50 people, and Bobo Shanti order is 7 priests on the altar.
Yes.
And 4 guards and 3 musicians. So 7, 7, and then you have the clapping, which is the 1-2 rhythm of the drum. So that now represents the heartbeat. So when you have 50 people within that space, and the building then becomes alive, because automatically what the frequency of the drum does to the line everyone's heart rhythm to that same heartbeat sound.
The year is 1892, and the land of Ethiopia has been experiencing 4 years of terrible famine and drought. They call it the Kikuken, or the evil days. At least 1/3 of the human population and 90% of the cattle have died. The hyenas have feasted on so many carcasses that they have become overweight and barely able to move. Just when the people could take no more of the evil days, a woman named Wasiro Yeshimabet is giving birth in a place called Erjersa Gora. This is her 9th attempt to bring forth new life. Her previous 8 attempts only resulted in death. Will this child live? Thankfully, a healthy baby boy is born. His first cries are drowned by thunder and lightning flashes across the night sky. The heavens open up and torrential rain starts to fall. Ethiopia's drought is over, and the baby boy is given the name Tafari, meaning one to be feared or respected. Lich Tafari's father, Ras Makunin, is a very important man in 1892 Ethiopia. Although he is overjoyed at the birth of his newborn son, he cannot spend much time with him. Ras Makunin is the governor of Harar and must get back to the famous walled city to deal with its affairs. Furthermore, he is the foreign minister of Ethiopia, and having traveled to different places in Europe, he is very aware of the material and military advances they have made and the looming threats they pose to his country. Ras Makunin knows that the majority of Ethiopians have no idea what is coming, and that he has to work that much harder to secure the realm. Lich Tafari would grow up to become the legendary emperor, Haile Selassie I. To understand his journey, we must first understand the Ethiopia that he was inheriting, and what it was like when he was born in 1892. Get your copy of Kwesi Bansu's book, Haile Selassie I, Ethiopia, Volume 1, The Rise of the Priestly Warrior Kings, and increase your knowledge about the history, politics, and culture of Ethiopia in 1892, and how it connects to the rest of African and world history at the time. Haile Selassie I, Ethiopia, Volume 1 is available for purchase at www.bookmanexpress.pub. Please visit for more information.
Talk to us about the science of the drum, the 1-2, the heartbeat,
Well, I mean, as Bobo Shanti, there's something we call going into Zion. So if it is that you sing in a hymn, morning has broken, you're going to a hymn and then you're coming now. In Holy Mount Zion, 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 Lord, Holy Mount Zion, Zion, right? It's a breath and So basically there's the man aspect of the service.
Yeah.
Then you have the funde, which is like the 1-2, which is original love dub rhythm of the hat. Love.
Yeah, do good. We call it do good in the Nyahbinghi girls. We said the do good order. Yes, I.
The do good. Right? So with Bobo Shanti, our 1-2 is a bit slower, and it
Yes.
has that space. You know, just like, you know, so it's like 1, 2. So it's, you know, so it's like, right? So when you have a congregation of people, of 50 people, and Bobo Shanti order is 7 priests on the altar.
Yes.
And 4 guards and 3 musicians. So 7, 7, you know, and then you have the clapping, which is the 1-2 rhythm of the drum. So that now represents the heartbeat. So when you have 50 people within that space, and the building then becomes alive, because automatically what the frequency of the drum does, it would align everyone's heart rhythm to that same heartbeat sound.
I was waiting for the eye to say that. Yes.
You know, so it naturally would just happen. You know, and then even as you clapping, you know, all these things there create vibration, because you are not just physical, you are effort, you are vibration, you are energy. So what happens is then you have the bass drum, which represents the breath, which is boom, doop, boom, doop, right? So then, because your heart rhythm is critical, because that's the most electric organ within your physical structure.
Yes.
And the breath deals with the spirit, right? So the bass drum then aligns the breath together. That's why every time you have to go, when you're singing, you have to go on the key, which is like the doom. So even if you're in a chorus, and you know, when you enter into the chorus, you have to enter on that key.
On that bass,
you know,
yes.
so you could write that rhythm pop, that.
Yes.
You know, so when you
connection.
Yeah, because when you need service, you have to write the you know, the bass. You have to write that. So you write the breath now. So if whatever you're saying is smile and get your face right, yeah, whatever you say.
Yes.
When you come again, you have to come on. Boom.
Yes.
One.
I love this reasoning, because these are things that I taught to myself, but I don't have a medical degree, so I keep it to myself, you know. But these are things that I always said, that this is like a synchronization of the community heartbeat. Everybody go, if you're chanting for 12 hours straight and chanting together, by the time you leave that, it's like you get a boost in your heart, you know, pump, you know, the thing. But I didn't have the words to express it. So what the eye is saying as a trained medical doctor, you know what I mean, is just...
Well, I never learned that in medical school.
I know that, but you have the knowledge of how the human body work, you know. That's why, you know, it's a joy.
I actually tapped into the eternal source of knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah. So when then the breath and everyone, and you're singing a hymn. Remember, the hymn have an air, which is the breath, the air of the hymn.
Yes.
From great lands I see. So everyone's singing it the same way.
Yes.
Right. So when you're singing, that means that you are breathing.
Yes.
When you're singing, everybody breathing out. When you take a breath, everybody breathing in.
Yes.
When you're singing, everybody breathing out. You know, so, and that align with the bass, and then the frequency of the 1-2 of the heart rate, so the breath and the heart, and then you have the kete, which is like sharp and piercing.
Yes.
Actually represents the meditation.
Yes. Talk.
So that's why whenever you go into service and you come out, as you say, you always feel real good. So if it is that as a people we really understand the science, that's why it's a science, and it's like a private business thing, you know. So it's a science that that is, that Ras Tafari, that's our weapon. That's what we use to cut and clear. You understand? So it is critical that even when you approach it with a high level of respect and dignity. So another thing whereby, that's why I say you don't convert people into this.
No.
Them could never conquer the mountains. Thousands of years and counting. Ethiopia rise again unto the world. Now we are announcing. Them a plan for war, we a plan for peace. And now we see them wanna go dismantle the base. When the trumpet sound and the violence cease, how we say one go build up the cities. Well, them a plan for war, we a plan for peace. And now we see them wanna go dismantle the base. Rastafari crown as the Prince of Peace. Him tell the youths them fi build up them countries. Well, solar energy that them a see. The whole city powered by the sun's energy. The road them make out of hemp and concrete. Neighborhoods full of fruit trees that taste sweet. The youths put down them guns, them harvest and a reap. The beautiful gardens will line every street. Tired of the bloodshed, them done with the beef. Not even animals for that, them burn out the meat. Where people say Haile Selassie, I see Nile. When they see say him a treat the dirt like a child. Peace on earth from the banks of the Nile. That's why we giving thanks in style. See say Babylon a weapon, them a stockpile. Babylon a wicked, kill them brother and smile. Lion, Babylon a reptile. Them a plant fish, shed blood, we got plans for the soil.